Good morning, good morning, good morning, all of my great trade geniuses out there. Welcome to Trade Genius Live. Welcome back to Trade Genius Live. I am your host and brand ambassador of the Edge Funder prop firm, Trend Genius, and we are in here on a Tuesday CPI mission. Good morning, everyone. Let's see who we got in the building. Mr. Colon, good morning, good morning. Renee Baker, good morning. Serena, good morning. Lorna, good morning. Mike, good morning. Soak It Insider. T. Pruitt, my trusty. T. Pruitt, I'm going to tell you, bro, you are my only dirty bird friend. Straight up. You're my only dirty bird friend. Like, literally, you're my only dirty bird friend, bro. And I have embraced you as my dirty bird friend. Just to let that be known. Respect, respect. Kiara, good morning. Morbid Drifter, good morning. Sneehall, good morning. Pivot Point, good morning. Nisi, a.k.a. Denise, good morning. Jerry Jack, a.k.a. Mr. Payout, good morning. Jay Royal, Kaz, Grand Risings. Felix Navarez, welcome. Good morning. Yes, we do. Roly Poly Yoli, good morning. Bodovan, good morning. Karate 357. Grand Risings. Tamika, good morning. Miss Impress, good morning. Joe Bro, good morning. How are y'all feeling? What's the even mean? Oh, what's that even mean, dirty bird friend? So if you're all right, so we'll where we at? Where we at on time? All right, we got 11 minutes for market open. I can be real quick about this. So I'm a Saints fan. I'm from New Orleans. T. Pruitt is from Atlanta. He's a Falcon fan. Atlanta Falcons. It's football. So some people know this already, but so the thing is this. Atlanta and New Orleans have always had like the most craziest rivalry going way, way back. So they are our rivals. We are their rivals. Like, they don't look to beat. If they lose, put like this. If Atlanta lost every game, they would only want to beat us. And if we lost every game for that season, we would only want to beat them. Like, literally, that's how much of a rival it is. You know what I mean? But honestly, he is truly my only dirty bird friend. Like, for real, for real. I have embraced him as my dirty bird friend. So if that little short version, there it is. But if you're a Saints fan and like JR or Josh Threats, they can definitely give you like a good long rundown. PT702, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, man, how y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling out there? How are we feeling? One word, me. How are we feeling? Ibram, good morning, good morning. How are we feeling this morning on this Tuesday? I'm feeling a little anxious to trade today. Looks bearish today. Yes, it does. It does. Wally, good morning, brother. Hopefully you, not hopefully, but hopefully you guys should have received your DM on the back testing session. I DM'd everybody this morning pretty early, but Bodovan said fine. Bodovan said I'm fine. But yeah, so y'all should have received that. If anyone is hey, hit me up on the back testing session, which I doubt I missed anyone, but I'm human. I can make mistakes. So if I missed anyone on the back testing session, please DM me on Discord, and then I'll get it. I'll get that to you. All right, let's go back through and see everybody who's ready. Soak said he's ready. Bodovan said fine. Jay Royal said discipline. Hey, yeah, that's your word, Jay Royal. Moving forward, that's your word every day. Discipline. I'm gonna start calling you Discipline Royal. That's your new name, Discipline Royal. Everybody say hi to Discipline Royal. He's in the chat right now. Frost the Fifth, rise and shine. That's what's up. Let's see here. Serena prepared. Wally feeling good. Care ready for the start. Clicking more. Love it. Sublime. Like great. And me, I'm doing good. Feeling good. Went to bed early. Got good rest. Got up. Did a little bit of exercise this morning. Feeling amazing. Yeah. JR, I see you. Yeah. Absolutely. Joe Bro said ready. Benjamin Benjamin Cologne said, sounds like the Bears in the Green Bay. Yes, it's like that. Literally, that is the epitome of, I guess that's like the perfect analogy, like Green Bay and the Bears. Absolutely. Ibram said, feeling good. Lorna said, good. Pivot Point said, well. Wally said, got it. Oh, Nisi said, profitable. Nice. Karate 357, yes, and thank you. DR, yes, Discipline Royal. Hella Bands, good morning. D Young, good morning. Mike said, ready, set, go. I love it. Super Spaceman, good morning. We ready. The GOAT is here. Good morning. Ben said, let's go. Sabir Muhammad says, Sabir. Morning, Pete. Terry Hart, tired, too much driving. I heard that. Ready to get that knowledge. That's what's up, Trey. How are you, Trent? Like I said, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Pivot Point. I'm doing good. Like I said, got a little bit of rest last night. Feeling good. Whatever was going on, I think it's just about all gone. It lingered for a minute, too. But other than that, I'm feeling good. Let's go ahead on and let's get it rocking. So we have 54 of us in here. We have 18 likes. If we can get those likes up, that would be amazing. That's all I ask for. The free likes, free subscriptions. It costs you nothing but a couple of clicks, and I take care of the rest. All right. What Hella Band say? Market looks like it's got a lot of, bearish gaps to fill. Yep. Red folded 8:30 every day this week, minus Friday. Yep. Friday is nothing. T. Pruitt said he's feeling blessed. That's what's up, my brother. All right. So we got 22 likes, 55 viewers. We need 33 more likes. Everybody in the comment section, do your thing for me. I'm gonna put my, if we don't get the likes up, I got some hitters in the comment section. They gonna come for you. What y'all talking about? Every team hates my Dallas Cowboys. That's funny. Andre, he said, I'm up. That's what's up. The new virus hit Santa Clara. Oh, no. That's right, huh? I did see that come through. I didn't read it, though. Yeah, that's crazy. I put more money into my Ninja Trader, and I trade a day. And one trade a day is just going to be my life until M&Q stops ranging. Makes sense. Well, y'all know how we do it. Let's go ahead and get to news and keep our repetitive nature rocking, right? We start with news every day, so let's do that first. Let's get to news. We already seen it. CPI came out at, let me refresh this. CPI came out at 5:30 this morning. Definitely brought some volume into the market. Other than that, not really too much. We have this Fed chair nomination vote. That's for the new guy. But what that's going to do, I have no clue. And the thing that's so crazy is it's tentative. There's no vote on it. So at the end of the day, I'm assuming it's going to be around a 10 o'clock time. This is a huge guess, only because I see FOMC member Goolsby speaks during this time. So I would only think it would be on the heels of this, possibly of this right here, of the Fed chair nomination vote. So we'll see. Other than that, let's jump onto the charts. All right. I mean, it's real simple today, y'all. So we can already see that. Let's go through here and let's check this out. So let's go ahead and mark everything off. So we're going to do 5. Let me open this up a little bit. So let's go. Oh, where am I going? All right, let's go. So we got 5. Let's mark it out. 5 to 9. Y'all know we do this every day just to see if we get our bias for Market open. So it's 5 to 9. Of course, I'm on the Pacific time frame, so you'll have to adjust these times accordingly to your time frame. This is 5. Wait. Yeah, this is 5 p.m. last night, 9 p.m. last night, 11 p.m. last night, and then 2 a.m. So we're marking out 5 to 9 and 11 to 2, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. All right, so what are we doing here? This is our cheat code. This is how we not figure out, but it's how we get a bias for what possibly New York may do. Once again, we're never married to this bias, but it's something definitely good to do every day. Because if you go back and you back test this, like if you live like just go back every day and just start and just plot out these zones and then do the analysis, it's about 70 to 80% correct every time. So, but once again, we're never married to our bias, right? It's just something to give us an idea of what we possibly may see when New York, and this is when New York opens. So this is for when New York opens, all right? So Asia high would be this candle right here. Let me open this up a little bit. Would be this candle right here. Asia low would be here. This is the Asia section. This is London section. We're looking to see if London took out Asia highs or Asia lows. So this would be the London high. I would have to say this blue candle right here. You can barely see it, but this would have to be the London high. This is definitely the London low. Maybe this one. This one is definitely the London low for this session. So London did not take out Asia highs. It took out Asia lows. So with that stated, we are looking for New York to be bearish. Now, once again, we're not married to that because news can change that as well. So now that we got our bias, we check news, we got our bias. Now we can definitely be ready to possibly take a trade today. Remember, we always want to show up on the charts and do the same thing every day. Now, it's 1 minute, less than 1 minute before market opens. We will not have a daily strat today because as soon as market opens, it's going to touch this pink line right here. And when it does, our daily strat is invalidated. So I already look for that to happen. Yep. Next candle will pop in and it will definitely, yep. All right, so daily strat is invalidated, just that quick. All right, let's check the 15-minute time frame. And we could possibly get a 15-minute banger today if this candle closes bearish. Other than that, that's pretty much it on that, for me at least. Y'all know my strategies and you know how I trade. So, but yeah. So crazy though. This is a huge parallel channel though, if you really break that down. Go to the 5-minute. Huge parallel channel right here. So we'll see. We'll see what we get. All right. Yeah, she's busting short for real. Am I on a delay for you? I would say if I'm on a delay for y'all, go out and come back in. Go out the stream and come back in. Seem like that's been working. Something's been going on with YouTube. Oh man, I set my sell and it hit. I set my sell 229, it hit 227. Oh well. Yeah, no big deal. But yeah, Serena. And then let me know if that worked for you. I've been noticing that the delay, a couple of things I've been writing down so I can talk to my YouTube rep. When I hit up creator support, a couple of things I want to talk to them about is that delay. And then also to, what was it yesterday? What was going on yesterday? Oh, sound. Y'all said the sound was not, some of y'all said the sound was good. Some of you guys said it wasn't, but you went out and came back in and everything was good. So might just have to refresh. Hey, it is what it is. We just got to work through it. All right. So right now we're just pretty much in a waiting game. Not really too much anything out there. I mean, oh, I just saw Lazy put up an A+ long on the 5-minute. Okay. On the 5-minute, A+ long was 29,238, which would be, yep. Interesting. So I'm going to I'm going to set up my little demo account over here. I'm going to take Lazy's trade if it comes back to pick us up. And there we are. All right, cool. All right, so anybody in anything at the moment? Anybody in anything at the moment? Makita, Grand Risings, Grand Risings. Serena, better? Is it better now? Just curious. If y'all are having sound or any kind of issues like that, just log out and log back in. Seemed like that's what worked. So J Royal said nothing. You good? Okay. I guess it's just some of us, not all of us. No worries. I just want to make sure. All right. So we have 63 viewers on. We got 38 likes. We just need to get what? 25 more likes just to get the likes up, and that'll be amazing. Kiara, you're in the short? Okay, okay, okay. Got you, got you. Yeah, J Royal, nothing. Right. Discipline Royal. Right, exactly. When I said nothing, it hit me like he means he's not in a trade. Yes, Mr. Discipline Royal. You think so? Okay, cool. That's what's up. Got to make sure my trading confidant is all right. Serena, got to make sure you're all right. All right, cool. So while we're waiting for price to cook, because it's not really doing too much at the moment, let's go ahead and get that mental therapy rocking. Y'all know how we like to do it. All right, so question of the day today is, what is not aligning in this setup? What is not aligning in this setup? So this will be a question that you would ask yourself. What is not aligning in this setup? Meaning your setup, your strategy, what you're trading. What's not aligning there? That's what you would ask yourself, right? Why would you ask yourself this question? You would ask yourself this question for a number of reasons. One, you want to make sure what? You're checking off all your boxes. That's number one, right? You want to definitely make sure of that. So asking yourself this question is going to do what? It's going to give you an idea of, okay, my little screen over here acting funky. It's going to give you an idea of what's possibly missing, right? Because something could be possibly missing. So you ask yourself, what is not aligning with my setup? Okay, my screen is doing some wildness right now. All right, well, let's do this. Let me close this out. So just think about, y'all, what is not aligning with this setup? So for me, if I sat down and asked myself this question, what I would be doing is I would be checking off my boxes to make sure that the steps for my strategy setup is actually taking place. Now, if something's missing, then what does that mean? Real easy, right? Because what is not aligning with this setup is going to let us know, hey, I need to chill for a sec. I need to sit back. I need to sit on my hands. I need to allow this to come to me. You know what I mean? So what is not aligning in this setup is basically what we're going to, is the factor that we're going to use that's going to make us not take that entry. So you always want to ask yourself these questions. Remember, when we're sitting down, that's why we do question of the day. It's because these are the questions that we need to be asking ourselves when we sit down, right? When we sit down, market open, and we're trying to figure out, okay, what exactly do I see, what I don't see? Remember, we need to get a scope of the chart, right? And check the story and see what the story is telling us, like what we talked about yesterday. The story has to make sense. If there's no story, basically there's no trade. Because if there's no story, that means there's confusion, right? There's no confirmation. There's nothing there that's going to tell us what? Hey, I can take this trade. It's high probable. All my boxes checked off. I'm going to take an entry. My R&R is good. You know, everything aligns, right? So the reason why we want to ask ourselves the question of what is not aligning in this setup is to get our mind wrapped around looking for the things that are not there, right? Because that's what we want to pay attention to. Because think about it. Our subconscious mind will always make us feel like there's something there, right? That's very possible, right? But if we come to the charts looking for what is not there or what's not going on, that's going to kind of change. That's going to change our narrative on the way that we think, because now we're looking for what's missing versus what we see. And we want to always look for what's missing, because if we can keep our mind and psychology disciplines wrapped around what is not aligning or what is not there, then we could always identify the situation of what? Nah, this not my trade. You know what I mean? Or nah, I'm about to sit out. I'm about to sit on my hands. Not, you know, whatever you're looking for is not there. Whatever your setup is, whatever your strategy is, right? So think about this. So looking for what's not there is better than looking for what is there. Because when you're searching for what's not there, you're definitely going to find more, how would you say, you will find more consistency in finding what's not there than what is there. So that's one thing that we definitely want to make sure that we're constantly doing. Let's look for what's not there. Let's try to find that diamond in the rough. What's not here? What's not aligning up? What is price action not doing? What is the market not showing me? Like, these are all the knots that we need to knots. These are all the knots that we need to, you know, figure out to get an understanding of what's going on. Remember, we want to see the clear story. If there's no clear story in the market, then it's confusion. Period. And everyone knows on this call we can't take no trades in confusion, right? If there's confusion, that means there's no confidence. A lot of things are missing if there's no confusion. So we definitely want to keep those things in mind. So we always want to ask ourselves, what is not aligning with this trade? So what are we doing? We're focusing on the missing confluence. That's the whole idea. We're focusing on the missing confluence. That is the exact idea of this. Focus on that, and hopefully we can find what's missing, because no setup is perfect, right? But what is this setup lacking is what will help us take a more it will help us identify a more higher probability setup or trade, for that matter, right? So basically, we're just asking ourselves, what's missing here? So when you sit down, like, what's missing here? And be super skeptical about it. You know what I mean? Like, for real. This is your business. You're protecting your capital. You have accounts you paid for, whether they're a prop firm or whether it's your live account that you put your hard-earned money into. So with that stated, always ask yourself, what's missing here? What is not aligning here with my setup? What is price action not giving me or not showing me? Like, this is something that we all always need to, you know, just consider. Because what's lacking, of course, if we can always figure out what's not there, then we can always identify when the setup is not, because think about it, no setup is perfect, but we always can identify when a setup is what? When a setup is not high probable. It's not ideal. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's best to what? Sit on our hands like we did yesterday. We sat on our hands yesterday, most of us. There was nothing there, and that's okay. We don't need to be taking trades every day. Yesterday was a good example to be in your demo account and get it in on your demo account. Yep, period. Straight up. Let me jump in the comment section and see what we got. Okay, Trina said, I think so. Question. Are you marking up your dailies? Does it matter if you mark up the charts with the, no, I don't use Heikin-Ashi candles. The strategies that I trade are all regular candles. So for the strategies that I'm trading and the way that I trade, as far as for NQ, then it's regular candles. Heikin-Ashi candles, in my opinion, are only good if you're scalping. I mean, you know what? I shouldn't even say that. Well, let me say it this way. From what I've seen other traders do, particularly my brother Juvier, he uses Heikin-Ashi candles, of course. He trades support and resistance, and he also trades hybrid super scalping. Seems like that works pretty good there. For my strategy, it's all regular candles. So if you try to mark your daily levels on the Heikin-Ashi candles, they're definitely going to be off. So I would always recommend doing your dailies off the regular candles. Real easy, real simple. All right, what we got? Pivot Point said I watched a lot of Juvier's videos. Yep. I'm in circle, just signed up yesterday. Okay, what's up? All right, Felix Navarro, that's what's up. With zero experience, I was essentially looking for a dumbed down walkthrough of using the TF platform for these live videos he does. Example, what number it takes. All right, cool. So check this out, Felix. You're in the right place as far as, well, let me say this. Welcome to the inner circle. Definitely made it to definitely a prestigious community. So congrats on that. Welcome. Also, you are in the right place. If you're new and you don't know anything, you can bounce between this live stream and Juvier's live stream. Mine runs a little bit longer than theirs sometimes. I go about a couple of hours, sometimes an hour and a half, just depends. But as far as anything for TEF, let's see here. These are videos he does. All right, so if you go to TF Discord, Felix, go to TF Discord. If you haven't already signed up or if you haven't already joined the Discord, you got to do that first. So if you're already in the Discord, then if you go to the resources in there, they have some resources that'll actually show you how to use show you how to use TEF and pretty much get that cracking. All right, so let me see here. Let me see if I can find something for you. It's going to be in valuable information where you see educational. Be on your left side tab. It is the 1, 2, 3. It's the 4th section down on the left side in the TF Discord, Felix. Go in there and watch some resources and get an idea of pretty much how it works. Not hard, just something you gotta learn. That's all. Nothing crazy. Just need 7 more points to hit TP on my demo trade. Nice. Oh, someone said nice. Morbid. What Morbid do? Morbid took a base hit today. 200 out of 600. Still not bad. Hey, that's not bad. Congrats, Mr. Drifter. That's what's up. Has a video on YouTube, but he doesn't use TradingView. Yeah, so this the thing, Felix. So TradingView on the Edge Funder is through the Edge Funder dashboard. So it's through the Edge Funder dashboard, and you're probably wondering like, okay, what does that mean? So TradingView, there is TradingView. You might be familiar with that. That is the actual. When you saw me screen share, this is actually TradingView right here. TEF dashboard is a little bit different. But you will be trading on these charts through the TEF dashboard. But you will not, how would I say, you will not be on TradingView. You will not be on TradingView itself. You will be on TEF trading in TradingView through the TEF dashboard, if that makes sense. So just to kind of give you an idea of how that works. All right, so let me jump back. That's what's up, Terry Hart. One and done. Made it 283 for the day. Out of there within the consistency rules. Smart man. Edgar Martinez, good morning. Paper trading and back testing has been going well. Finally started to understand it all. Yeah, I feel close to ready to start trading. That's what's up. I'm glad you hung in there and gave yourself that time to, you know what I mean, to really, really hone those skills and get them ready. Got tapped in Lazy's longs. That's what's up. Thanks, Soak. I see you on them. Me too, Sierra got out and went long. Yes, sir. Just hit TP. One and done. 15-minute invalid. Yep. Soy Sizzle, good morning. Okay, makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome. No problem. All right. Now, you know what's so funny, y'all? I got in this demo trade. I'm in on lazies on the demo. I put my stop loss. I got my my yeah, I got my stop loss set, but I did not set a TP, so I just saw it hit the daily level and came back. So all good, no harm, no foul. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay. All right, where we at?
Order submitted.
Right, for real, nasty fake out. For real, for real. Did La Rose ever agree to come on alive? She's locked in. We're just trying to pick a time and day. You know, everybody's busy. She got a lot of stuff going on at work. She's a big wig at her job, so they got some major projects that they're working on. But she definitely said yes. She's just trying to figure out some things that, you know, they got going on at work. And then once those things are done, then she said she'll be willing to do that, because she said based on that, that is what has her very busy at the moment. So cool beans. All right, but I'm working on it, definitely, for sure. Yep, could have stayed, went short. I don't know. Honestly, I even though our overnight bias is bearish, I think that I still think that we will be pretty bullish today. That's what I truly thought. I mean, of course, I can always be wrong. That's just my little sentiment on it. It's not a prediction. It's just kind of like my bias, what I think. But we do have a lot of room, though. We do have a lot of room on to the sell side. There's a lot of room to go bearish, and there are a lot of targets, and there is a lot of liquidity down there. So we'll just have to sit back and see. But let me see here. Break and retest for a long winning trade. Absolutely. Damn, just got in on a live sell, and I could move my couldn't move my TP fast enough. Hit 60, but was going to target more. Got you. That's what's up. So, all right. So you know what? Let me go ahead on and set a TP for this then. All right. I got my little TP set. So we'll see what they do. A little fun demo trade. All right. What else we have? All right, cool. So is anyone questions, concerns on this? What is on our question of the day? Any questions, any concerns on that? So just remember, what is not aligning in this setup is pretty much what we're doing is something that we're asking ourselves, because we want to focus on what's missing. We always want to try to focus on what's missing. What's the missing confluence? What's missing here? What's missing with price action? You know, just all of those things that will allow us to identify if this setup is perfect, if it's high probable, whatever it is, right? And when I say perfect, no setup is perfect, but I mean perfect compared to you checking off all your boxes. So if your setup aligns up, then I would call that a high probable setup, or a perfect setup based on the rules, right? Not based on perfection, but based on your strategy rules. So there it is there. So always ask yourself, what's missing here? That's why we ask ourselves, what is not aligning in this setup? Real simple. So focusing on missing confluences. That's what that is. All right. Now, let's see here. Oh, just want to say, I love your discipline from only taking your setups and one and done to be consistent with this YouTube. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I love when you say that you're going to the beach, or you're going to go like get some coconuts and pineapples and all that stuff that you be saying. Yeah, I'm jelly, but I love it. It's cool. The FVG indicator, you forgot it again, Mr. Cologne. It is Nephew Sam. I'm gonna show you again. Right here. FVG, Nephew Sam. FVG, Nephew Sam. You just got to put it up here. Just put FVD in the search bar up here, and a bunch of them will pop up. You know, it's the one with Nephew Sam. All right, Mr. Colon. Had to get you together there, brother. You good? All right. Anybody got any questions? Impress crying laughing. That's what's up. All right. So any questions, any concerns? Where can we find Juvier's live trading? That would be in the Inner Circle Discord. Are you in the Inner Circle, Alexis? If you're in the Inner Circle, then you would have to access the what is that? Let me get there. It's in the announcements tab. I just had to think. Got so much going on. It's in the announcements tab on the Inner Circle. Oh, you was asking my question. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. But yeah, Alexis, that's where you can find it. It'll be in the Discord. The Inner Circle Discord in the announcements tab. Okay, cool. So you're in the Inner Circle. So yeah, it'll be Inner Circle Discord announcements tab. There'll be a link there. That's what the link is every morning. And whatever that you may have missed, they are also recordings. So you can go into the recordings and check that out as well. All right. Any questions? How is the process on the price of the Inner Circle? Process of the Inner Circle is you have to be in. It has to be. Juvier puts out an invite. Once he puts out that invite, then the people that accept the invite, he puts out like a general invite, right? And then the ones that want to join the Inner Circle, they hit the invite link. And then what will happen is they will have to do an interview, a setup, and then do an interview with our Inner Circle intake team. And then once they get that done and they feel like you're a good fit, they give you all the pricing. I don't know what the pricing is. Literally, I don't know. When I came in in 2024, my pricing had changed because I ended up getting hired. So when I became an employee of the Inner Circle, then all of that went away. But I initially was on a 6-month plan because I was new. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was new to trading. I got on a 6-month plan, and I think it was like a little more than a $200+ a month. I believe is what it was. Don't quote me, but it was somewhere around there, a month. And I believe I paid that half and half, or I paid it all up front, one of the two. It's like $1,200 something, I think. But don't quote me on the numbers because that has been basically 2 years ago. And we know things change. So once you get with your intake, once you get to your interview, if you make it to that and you get with your intake agent, they will definitely let you know all the pricing, and it'll be all different kind of pricing for you to make it affordable. But you should be good. How you feel about LeBron's game last night? I did not even see it. Is the Inner Circle and Academy different? What do you mean? Gemify Academy? Gemify Academy is basically okay, hit the stop loss. Nice. See, so reason why, if y'all notice, I've been demoing Lazy's trades lately is because it only gave me 2 options. Oh, okay, there it is. See, that's what I'm saying. That may have changed. Yeah, that may have changed. See, there you go. What's soaking inside. So I guess they only move into lifetime membership. What I can tell y'all is this: the Inner Circle is not. How would I say? The Inner Circle is not. Like Juvier is not trying to make the Inner Circle like where you could just sign up and just get tons and tons and tons of people. So that's why it's by invitation, and he did that because he's not trying to have a ton of people in the community. He's trying to keep the community, how would I say, not crowded, number one. Number two, he's also trying to make sure that he selects his people that's going to be in there, and that everyone that is there, most of the people that are in there, we're in there all on the same page. So with that stated, excuse me, that's pretty much how that's working with the inner circle. All right, so is Volumetrica the overseeing platform of TradingView, or are they both different? I only ask because Education Resource tab only shows Volumetrica how to. Yeah, it's Volumetrica is another platform. So there's 4 different platforms you can trade on. It's Volumetrica, QuantView, TradingView, and I forgot the other one, but it's all through the TEF dashboard. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's all through the TEF dashboard. That's pretty much how you trade. I believe on Volumetrica, you're trading on Volumetrica charts. Y'all know me, I'm straight TradingView gang, so I don't trade on nothing else but TradingView. That's it. So when TF initially had the inception, like I was playing around with some dummy accounts, but for the most part, I was waiting for the edge funder to get the TradingView, basically get the TradingView add-on added, and when that was done, I was really, really cool. But now I'm waiting for the next. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Soy Sizzle. It's Quant Tower, Deep Charts. Why I went blank. Quant Tower, Deep Charts, Volumetrica, and TradingView. So those are your 4 choices. Yep. So let's hear demo base on volume from last night just hit. Thank you, LaRose. If you're watching, I think I'm learning. Yep. Yeah. Demo based. Oh, demo based on volume. Got you. From last night just hit. Yeah, LaRose be on it. Yeah, she'll be on it. That's why I definitely want to bring her on. I told her that y'all was asking for her. She was like, huh? I said, yeah, there's people in the community, there's trade geniuses that are asking for you. She was like, wow. I was like, yeah. So she knows she got to show up. She knows. But yeah, so other than that, oh, what's up, Q? You good? You good? You all good. She said, hey, y'all overslept. But yeah, so that's pretty much how that works as far as the inner circle stuff that we were talking about. Wow, it looks like price really, I think if price breaks this level at this, what's this? This is on the 15-minute. I'm just checking it out. You know what? Let's do it over here. I'm gonna do it with y'all. Get off my other screen. All right, so 15-minute. If price breaks this level right here, I think it's be pretty strong bearish move here. Yeah, and it's already breaking it. Yeah, that was a pretty. What's going on with my FVGs lately? They just been disappearing off my chart. It's been crazy. I don't know what's been going on with that. They just like every day they're there and then they're gone. Yeah, something's going on. Let me something's going on. Let me refresh my page. Let's reload this thing. All right, now, where are my indicators? Still not there. Crazy, yo, just crazy. Crazy. All right, there we go. Everything's back. And as y'all see, that tends to happen from time to time. And it's been happening lately. It's weird it happens just some stopped out of longs. Yeah, we got stopped out. What's so crazy is that, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the past couple of days, y'all notice I come on, you don't see my FVGs, not because I took them off. It's just because for some reason, indicator just stopped at the moment. So, but yeah. Every now and again, you may have to, just go back and re-add it. It is what it is. It's computers. What can you do? Let's see here. One day I need to join and sit here to answer questions. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, my brother. I like Volumetrica through TF better than TradingView, but for the live trades, I prefer TradingView. That's what's up, Makita. Feel like I missed something. What you feel like you missed? Q, what you feel like you missed? Trent, you need to save the updates of the layout under SG. Thank you, sir. You know what, Bodovan, I just want to tell you, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Bodovan be on it for me, though. Y'all don't even know. Bodovan be on it. I appreciate you, brother. Like, I really, truly do. I appreciate you. Bodovan be on it for me. He be making sure I stay on point. For real. I don't know, Discipline Royal. Bodovan might be, he might be moving in on your turf, bro. Ranging to spike, yeah. Price action is a little weird right now. It must be nice to have all that dough if you're an athlete. They ain't got to trade, right? I mean, hey, it would be nice. Some very important info, right? Right. Oh, some very important. I heard that. Let's see here. Oh, question of the day. I'll run back through it for you, Q. Just remind me if I start talking about we about to get off. Just remind me, but I'll run back through it for you. That's about all that we pretty much went over. But yeah, Joseph said, LOL, LOL, never, never. Dang, that's cold, huh? I was just about to, that's the Aries in him. Who, me? Or wake up late, still in a 5-0 short from last night. A 5-0 short, 5-0 was a long last night. Don't kill the messenger, but 5-0 was a long last night. Yeah, it wasn't a short, it was a long, but that's okay. If you're in the short, that means you're making bread. So you made some money, but yeah, 5-0 was a long. It was a long last night. And it hit stop loss on us. I think it was like $508, if I'm not mistaken. What should I set my TP and stop loss at with a 50K funded account? Felix, my brother, if you are new to the game, I would advise you should not even be trading right now, my guy. Realistically speaking. And everybody in this comment section will tell you that. You should not be trading right now, my guy. You should be going through all of your courses in the Gemify Academy. Going through all of your courses in the Gemify Academy, as well as, let's see here, completing all of those courses. And then once you complete all those courses, from there, you show up on the live Zoom calls here or the lives that Juvier does or the Inner Circle does, because Juvier does, Scalp God does Mondays, Juvier does Tuesdays, Lazy does Wednesdays, and then Juvier does Thursday and Friday. So you should be, as I stated, going through all of your Gemify Academy stuff. Once you complete that, jumping on live calls here and the Zoom, figure out a strategy or figure out a coach that identifies with your personality. There's a bunch of educational resources to learn a lot of different strategies. Find one strategy, get with that coach, learn it. If you need extra help, you can do a one-on-one with them. Once that's done, I would say if you have, landed on a strategy or understand what kind of trader you want to be, if you want to be a strategy trader, if you want to be a scalper, a lot of things that you have to figure out before you start trading. And I'm only saying this just to protect you and to make sure that you start your trading career off on a solid foundation. So this community is based on was built on love and graciousness. So not coming down on you, not singling you out. Anyone in the community will tell you that's the prerequisite that you want to do to become a successful, consistent, profitable trader. And they'll all tell you that. So that's what I would say, because I'm here to make sure that, you know what I mean, I keep everything. That's what this whole stream was about. This whole stream was for traders like yourself, meaning being a newbie. This is to help traders that are newbies all the way up until you're at that day where you're getting ready to take that first trade. So I fill in the gaps of that. And that's what we're doing right now. That's the gap that we're filling. And there's a lot of trade geniuses in the community that'll tell you they back tested for 6, 7, 8 months before they even took a live trade. Soak It Insider, he had a demo account. He went down like 6 bands in his demo account and he brought it back up. You know what I mean? These are the things that you need to be doing. That's the repetition that you need right now. You need a lot of practice. Not just you. When I say you, all of us. When you're a newbie in trading, you need to practice before anything. Don't go start buying accounts and start trading prop firm accounts. Honestly, you're not ready for that. And that's just me just being completely transparent. Now, of course, you can do whatever you would like. You know what I mean? It's your life, it's your trading career, it's your money. But you're in here, so I know that the information I'm giving you is the right information. So just keep that in mind. I thought I knew the strategy. I'm in for $100 profit. Absolutely. It's okay, Q. No worries. Demo. See? Make early mistakes for free. Man, I can't really stress that anymore, man. I like this statement right here. Make the early mistakes for free. Because they ain't gonna cost you nothing. Very, very true. Great statement, so great statement and great advice. Make early mistakes for free. Ain't gonna cost you nothing. I did that before. I went off that's right. Pivot point. You did that. What was that like last week or the week? Like last week or the week before, I think you did that. That's what's up. Yeah, definitely an Aries inside me. I am 321 bottom than you. I got in on the 7 o'clock candle, Central Time. Gotcha. Yeah, price is just kind of just doing some weirdo stuff right now. But yeah, so just Felix, so just keep that in mind, my guy. We just want to make sure, bro, that you get off on a you know what I'm saying, get off on the right foot. Trades essentially make money while learning the courses, or am I missing something? Let me see here. Okay, we'll do. Thanks. I remember in the video, Javier said that they would essentially be throwing a bone. Yeah, copy trade. Absolutely. You can still set up. So let me say this. Coaches make call outs pretty much every day, right? We have Euphoria, we have Lazy, we have Scalp Guy, my brother, we have Juvier, and we have Canary. Canary is pretty much all crypto. Not that she can't trade anything else, but she's pretty much crypto, right? So they all give call outs. Now, you can definitely, if you want to take some of their trades, you can, but I still would do that from a demo trading perspective, just until you get comfortable. Now, if you want to take it live, like I said, you can. It's your money, it's your trading career. You are welcome to do whatever you would like to do. I'm just trying to give you some good, some good healthy information, because I know that it works. But if you want to go ahead and take trades, man, you're definitely more than welcome. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the correct information, and kind of just leave it there. Not to make this political, but I had a trader tell me when Republicans are in charge, the market is much more volatile compared to when Democrats are in charge. Is there any truth to that? Well, let me say this. My career has only spanned a couple of years. Morbid Drifter, and when I first came in, I was under the Biden administration. And let me just say this. I am not a Republican or a Democrat. So anything that I say about politics never comes from that place. So I don't make political statements. And but what I can say is, yes, the market was much clearer, less volatile, and honestly, like our strategy setups were, we set up and it was, how would I say, it was like the perfect, like when I say the perfect win rate, meaning the win rate stayed pretty consistent. Now, the beginning of my second year of trading, Trump took office. Since then, it's been super volatile, which was last year. Super volatile. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad president. I'm not saying Biden's a good one. That's not even my point. I'm just saying that from what I've noticed, I had 1 year in a Democratic administration, I had 1 year in a Republican administration. And what I can tell you based on my experiences is, in a Democratic administration, it was a lot less volatility, and seemed like our setups were setting up more, just on a much more regular basis. Now it's just kind of been all over the place. And then we got the war, we had tariffs. Think about it, the market has been going through a lot since last year, prior to the years before that. Just think about what was going on with our economy prior to 2025. Other than the pandemic in 2020, that was pretty much it, right? That was really the only thing that we were really dealing with. There was nothing else going on. There were no wars. There was no tariff issues. We weren't beefing with other, countries just because, whether it was the normal Russia or the normal Iran thing that has always been going on for years, right? So to kind of give you an idea, like, yeah, that's something that I have noticed, Mr. Drifter. Absolutely. Yes, practice. I have first account for almost 2 weeks, and I still didn't place any trades because still practicing and back testing, but have to place at least one trade before losing the account. Last day of Aries, but still Aries. I trade this basic example. How many A plus or silver bullets we had? Oh, we have had no A plus trades. These are actually Scalp Gods A pluses. They're different than Lazy's A plus for the ones that are in Inner Circle. Haven't had an A plus in eons. I think we had one last year, maybe two. Prior to that, we had an A plus at least once a week. Yeah. Well, I'll say maybe like once every 10 days. We had an A plus. A plus trades with Scalp got a little bit different. If you're in the Inner Circle, go into his resources, get the A plus PDF, and then you'll see the trade. You'll see the actual, the trade strategy and all that stuff. It's a pretty cool trade, but you ride it all day, and it's a beast too. It's similar to the 5-0 in the amount of TPs that it will hit. Like that thing will hit TP8, TP9. It'll literally run all day till market closes. Gemify, Princey, Gemify. Those are your courses that you receive when you become a member of the Inner Circle. They're automatically added to your, they're added in with your membership. You get lifetime access to the Gemify courses. So it's Gemify. I got these Invisaligns in my mouth, so sometimes some of my words don't come out proper. I'm not a proper talker. All right. So any questions? Anybody got any questions? All right, let's jump back to the charts. As y'all can see, not really too much going on. Market opened here. I'm sorry, market opened here. Yeah. Went up, hit this daily level. If you were in Lazy's trade, this probably would have been a good target for you because after that, it came back down and it got stopped out. So all good, no harm, no foul. Y'all already know what I'm about to do, right? So daily strat was invalidated. Let's get to the 1 minute. So where are we? 5:30. Excuse me, 6:30. Here. Yes. All right. So 6:30 candle hit the daily. As far as my daily strat, that invalidated that strategy for me. 15-minute banger. Bearish candle, bullish candle, that invalidated that strategy. So for me, as you can see, go in here and log out. I am done for the day. Yep, there's nothing for me in the market to trade. So I log out of my accounts and I keep my charts up. All right, what we got? Are we still on for this Sunday trend with the 5-0? Excuse me. Absolutely we are. Absolutely we are, Pivot. I did, what? Oh, I slid that sell in the wrong direction once. It immediately makes you lose the trade. Won't do that again, but very grateful it was on demo. Absolutely. I'm on delay because I'm using a flip phone. A flip phone? I haven't heard flip phone. You got it. When trade geniuses call, trade geniuses respond. There you are. Bam. 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 No, yeah. All right. Had to do that for my guy JR. That's something that we do. Yes, Soy Sizzle. We will be going evening streams from Sunday to Thursday. I'm still deciding. I don't know. I was thinking about making it like a membership thing is what I was thinking about doing. But then again, I may not. Folks gonna be complaining and stuff. Folks be complaining. But whatever. I don't know. I was really thinking about making it a membership thing. Like if you're one of my members, then you can jump on the Zoom. If you're not one of the members, then you can't. That's what I was really thinking about doing. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just do it. I don't know. I'm at the point where I want. I don't know. Okay. So let me say this. So I was talking to a mentor of mine. Right, older dude, probably worth about $80 million. Went to his house on last Saturday. We hung out for a little bit, watched the game, just talked a lot of business. I'll be bouncing a lot of stuff off him, just soaking up the game, asking questions to get all the gems out of him. And you know what he told me? That's what he told me. He said, people that are serious are going to invest into themselves. People that are not serious about something, they will never invest into themselves. He's like, how you think I got to where I am? Do you think I got to where I am by just waiting for someone to give me a handout, or just looking just to get by, or just looking to, just, how did he word that? Looking to just, kind of just be there, or am I going to make an impact, or are the things that I'm going to do make an impact? Am I going to invest in myself to make an impact? So when we were talking, and he made that statement when he said people that really want something out of life, they're going to invest into themselves, right? So that was one of the reasons I was thinking about making it a membership thing. Because when I think about it, right, like I stream already a couple hours, Monday through Friday. No problem, right? Come on. Don't cost you nothing. Free. Come learn. I'm willing to give up the game, drop gems, no problem. On the Sunday stream, I think, like I said, I was thinking about making it a membership. Still not sure, but I said all of that to say I just want to make sure that I have traders that are going to be in the community, traders that are going to engage. We're going to be a solid community. I just want to make sure that we're all willing to invest into ourselves. That's all. And for all of you guys that don't know, I do have a membership on my channel. It's $8.99 for a whole month. When you break that down, it comes out to like 45 cents a day. I mean, realistically, like, come on. Like, what's that? I made it that price on purpose because it wasn't really about the money. It was really me seeing who was willing to invest into themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's what it really was about. Because let's be honest, $9 a month, what's that? You can get about a couple gallons of gas for like $9, depending where you live, right? If you live in LA, it's only gonna get you like a gallon and a little bit. It's gonna get you like a gallon and a half, because a gallon of gas is like $6 out here. So with that said, you know what I mean? That's just something that I was thinking, something I wanted to talk to y'all about. And it's funny how Pivot Point even asked me about that today. And she recollected what I was talking about with my guy. So once again, I'm still thinking, it's not, like I said, it's not about charging. It's just about seeing who's willing to invest, because think about it. I'm investing my time, right? And we all know time is money. I don't mind investing my time, and I don't mind helping. Let me say that right off the top. I don't mind helping. I don't mind investing my time, and I'm not looking for anything in return for that, right? Because that's why I started the channel. So, but for that, I'm really considering doing that. Like even with our backtesting session, like I backtest. I don't need to learn how to backtest, but I want y'all to learn how to backtest. You know what I'm saying? Like I want y'all to come on and get your backtesting game up. Like that's the whole point of it. Like I don't need it. I'm doing it for y'all. You know what I mean? And I'm not looking for y'all to say thank you, or that's not the premise of this conversation. What I'm trying to say is that I truly want y'all to succeed. That's why I started this channel. I want everyone on here to succeed. I want you guys to be amazing at this trading thing, because I know that we can all change our lives with this thing. Like I know we can. Like I know we can. There's no doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. So my whole idea is, I love it. Soak said I'm the only YouTuber that he gave money to. That's cool. Hey, I love that. I love that. And I appreciate y'all. Don't get me wrong. I'm seeing the comments. I'm looking down. Y'all notice when I'm looking down, I'm looking at my screen. I'm really looking at the comments whenever y'all see me looking down. And I appreciate everything that everybody is saying. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all, you know, literally. But I just wanted to say that because I know, because I used to think this too, right? We got the YouTubers on, everybody trying to do their thing. And it's like membership for this, membership for that, this, that, pay for this, pay for that, right? I love you back, Q. Like for real, for real. Just joining in, hold up. What's $9 a month? Absolutely. Like what's $9? And you know I did it that way because I was thinking, I was like, I don't even, because when I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't even want it to be more than $10. Literally. I don't want it to be more than $10. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it $8.99. And then I know for some of y'all that went on your phone, y'all said it was $12. I don't even know what that's about because I have one thing. I only put one thing in the membership thing, so that's something I'll have to check. But even at $12, like that's still nothing, right? But the point is this. I have no problem doing the Sunday stream. It's something that I want to do because I know there's a lot of people that need help. And we're going to trade the 5-0, just to let you know that's what Sunday's about. Or not going to say Sundays, but that's what the evening stream is going to be about. Like we're going to be trading the 5-0. So, excuse me. So, it'll be quick, half an hour to an hour at the most. We won't go over 45 minutes to an hour. Go on there, answer some questions. I mean, it's the simplest. He said, send the link. I'm going to join right now. I got you, Chris. I got you, brother. I got you. For sure. I got you. And I appreciate you. Yeah, just nine. Yeah, exactly. We say, that's why I love you, Trent, for real. That's what's up. But yeah, so like I said, when I was doing it, I was like, you know, I thought that would be the most ideal, right? So what will the evening session consist of? So market opens at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, right? So we jump on about 5 minutes before, just kind of give y'all an idea. Y'all tell me what you think. We jump on like 5 minutes before, right? Start the stream like 5 minutes before. That gives us 10 minutes. That gives us 10 minutes to get set up before we take the trade because the trade is taken every day at the close of the first 5-minute candle, right? Very easy strategy. There's no confluences. There's no indicators. There's no nothing on the 5-0. It is the simplest strategy in the Discord. Literally, it's the simplest. 5-minute chart, candle, first 5-minute candle close, whatever the candle close is, that's where you place your entry. And then the other things that, you know, we'll talk about as far as the rest of the trade. But yeah, so just something that I'm thinking about, I'm playing with. And the funny thing is like the reason why I go through this stuff in my mind and I think about it like this and I don't just like say, nah, I'm just going to just do this is because I really like to put myself in other people's shoes. You know what I mean? That's how I make my decisions. That's how I live my life. I like to put myself in other people's shoes, especially people that I'm doing business with or that we're working together, whatever the case may be, because I want to see it from their side too. So I just wanted to say that. Didn't want to ramble on too long about that, but that's just something that I'm thinking. Wait, what Soak say? Be blessed. I appreciate you too, Karai 357. It's to be a member to this channel here. I think if you hit YouTube X back to out of the comments, you see a joint. Yep, my keyboard makes me look illiterate. You got it. Vibes, what's up, my brother? Good morning, everyone. Smash that like button. Peeped up. Yep. Appreciate that. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to just say that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's not going to just be Sundays. Me committing to this is committing to 5 days a week. That's why I was thinking about making it a membership. Because think about it. The 5-0 gets taken every day. So that'd be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's when we can take it. Friday, of course, session. Market closed at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern and doesn't open back up till Sunday. And just go from there. That's what I was thinking. So that's why I was thinking about making it a membership, because I'm, investing my time in the evening and I'm willing to do it and stay consistent, just like the live stream. So you'll get me 2 days a week other than Friday. Well, you get me once on Saturday, twice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then once on Friday. So there it is. So I just thought that I'd say that. If anybody has anything that they want to chime in, I'm willing to listen. If anybody has any other ideas, like I said, we are a community built on love and graciousness. So your word does matter to me. You know what I mean? So there it is. So, right. I mean, Sundays, because remember, it's going to be when market has to be open, right? So it has to be Sunday through Thursday, because those are the only days that we can take a trade in the overnight session. And that's for the 5-0. So, yeah, Soaker Insider be on point, man. Thank you, Discipline Royal. Oh, that's what's up. I appreciate you, Ben, and I appreciate you too, Wally. And I want to say, man, shout out to Wally, man. That dude, that brother, man, came on, like, did a one-on-one with me, man, and he's I can just tell by talking to him, man, he's definitely trying to get this thing. You know what I mean? Like, he's been working and he's investing into himself. And I just want to just say shout out to that brother, because I can tell just from looking at him in his eyes, like he was trying to soak up everything. He was a straight sponge, and that's cool, man. That's cool. The 5-0 is a strategy, Lorna. It's an overnight strategy it's a strategy that we trade in the overnight session. So just something, like I said, that I'm definitely considering. I ain't gonna say I'm considering. I'm gonna do the overnight session. So just to let y'all know, I'm doing it. We're gonna start on Sundays. I'm just determining if it's going to be a membership thing, and I'm still playing with that. I'm gonna talk to some people. I'm gonna talk to some people in the community. Serena, one of them, and I'm gonna talk to a couple other people in the community, and off the on the side, and I'm gonna get some serious input on it. And based on that input is what's going to pretty much drive my decision. So if we decide to be a membership, if it goes to be a membership, it's $8.99 a month. Come on, man. Like, I'm not even about to say anything else about that. That's pennies, literally. You can't even get. I don't even eat fast food, but can you even buy a fast food meal for $9? Like, I think the cheapest one is like $9. Or how much are Happy Meals these days? Like $6.99, $7.99. You know what I mean? You're getting nothing for that. At least for your $9 a month, you about to make some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You about to make some money, get some understanding, get some know-how, have a community we're all together to help each other, get through this 5-0 every day and, play with the overnight session. So there we are. And we're going to move on from that. If anybody has anything on that, just let me know. I definitely, what happens on Saturday. Nothing on Saturday, Makita. Saturday the 23rd. Well, you should have got the DM on that. So anyone that got the DM would know what's going on Saturday 23rd. Oh, that's what's up, T. Pruitt. Look. See what I'm saying? You see why I said he is my only dirty bird friend? Seriously. Like, that's what's up, T. Pruitt. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, brother. I truly do. I appreciate all y'all, because y'all see, like, I'm super genuine about mine. Like, I talk to y'all. I tell y'all what's going on. Ain't no surprises with me. I'm extremely transparent, and I'm always the type of person, like, let's just have a conversation about whatever's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about it. Before we even make any decisions, let's talk about it. So that was my way of, we were talking about it. So I appreciate y'all. And at this point, all y'all becoming members, like, how could I not do it now, right? So really, I'm still gonna talk to some people. Boom, 583 ticks on 15-minute range trade to the golden fib level. Look at you, Serena, working that fib. I like that, because I can only trade in the evening since I work during the day, only now because I'm on a medical leave. Got you. Well, I hope you're your medical stuff, like I hope, you get well soon. You don't have to disclose what that is. Keep that to yourself. But coming from me in the community, I hope whatever's going on that, you know what I mean, it subsides and you get better immediately. You know what I mean? All praise to the Most High for that. But that's what's up, Serena. She said, made back my longs plus some. Wish I could send you a pic. Let's see, how could we do that? There's a way that we can do that. I'm gonna set up another scene. So if y'all want to send pictures, we can share the pictures with the community. That's what I'm gonna start doing. You just piqued my mind, Serena. So we will start doing that because I would love to see those pics. That would be amazing, not just for me, but for the community. So I'm gonna set up another scene, and we'll start doing that. So moving forward tomorrow, if y'all got pics that y'all want to send, I have a scene for it. You can shoot it to me what we'll do is you'll shoot me the picture, you'll DM it to me on Discord, and then we will hand dog, and I'll pop it on the scene, and then we can all check it out and talk about it. All right. So what's the fib? It's the Fibonacci. The Fibonacci. It's basically it's an indicator. It's an indicator / strategy, right? Y'all, would y'all agree with me on that for the ones that know what the fib is? But pivot point, I got you. I'm gonna send you a PDF on the fib, something that'll help you with that. So I'll shoot it to your DM after the stream. Anyone else that wants that, let me know. I'll shoot it to them. I mean, it's in the community. I just know exactly where it is. I'll get it and I'll shoot it to y'all. So the ones that want it, let me know. And would you say no flirting? I heard that. DMing you, Trent. Okay, cool. That's what's up. You know what? I can't do it today, but I still want to see it. So I'm gonna go. You know what? I can't. As a matter of fact, I can't show the community. I'm tripping. What am I talking about? All I gotta do is just do a screen share. I'll be wilding sometimes, y'all. I'll be thinking too fast. All right, there we go. What Serena got? Ooh. Oh yeah, I gotta show this. Hold up. Let's go over here. Let's move this over here. Oh yeah, I gotta show this. All right, let me screen share. All right, y'all. Let's check out Serena's trade. All right, so let's go back to here. So as you guys can see, there's this 50. If you look over here, there's this. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad, y'all. It's not giving me a mouse because it's an image, right? But if you see right here, this 50% and this 6180. So this 3820. These are like the fib level. So this is an indicator that she has on her chart. And so it's a way that you use this. And this is actually very, very effective. I know a lot of people that trade like this. So basically, let me go back to this one. It's a little bit better. So basically, what she did was, so basically what you do is you take the fib, you go from the high to the low or the low to the high, depending on which way you're trading. So she went high to low because she was going to go sells, right? She's going to go short. And she set, you can see, she has everything set up, right? She has her stop loss set up. This is her entry right here. And of course, that's her TP, which is in the golden zone. And of course, a lot of y'all might not know what the golden zone is, but for the ones that want me to send them the Fibonacci, just let me know, please send. Actually, give me 1 sec. Let me get a, let's do this. Let me see here. Let me see here. All right. Oh, you know what? I know what to do. I was gonna write y'all names down, but I know what to do. I just won't. When the stream ends, I'm gonna keep it up, and I'm gonna just scroll through and just get everybody's name so I can send it to y'all. But yeah, so going back to this, so basically, fib. She ran the fib. The fib is very, very highly effective, and it hit. So this is what it looked like initially. And then as you can see, bam, it hit. So as you can see, she adjusted her take profit, right? Because look at where it was initially. And that could have been because she was just setting everything up and just want to make sure she got the entry and the stop loss right. Because remember, those are the things, the first thing you always want to make sure is what? Your entry is correct. Then your stop loss, right? And then your TP last. That would be the order of operations of that. Entry first, then stop loss. Then you can always go back and readjust your TP. And as she did, hit TP, bam. Made her bread back made the profits back the profits back from the non-profitable trade with lazy. And there it is. So this is the thing when you have multiples, when you learn how to trade multiple strategies, this is what you can do. Some of your strategies don't set up. You got another strategy that you can possibly trade. You have a strategy where it loses, non-profitable. You can be one and done, or you can take, you can take another trade using another strategy, maybe on another set of accounts, right? Because we talked about that. Not taking multiple trades daily on your accounts. If you got multiple accounts, then you can do that. You can afford to do that. You can take a trade on one of your accounts, goes against you. You can take a trade on another one. However you do it. There's so many ways to do it. But that was her fib trade. And shout out to Serena for even sharing that with us. We appreciate that. Just something good just to see. I know it's kind of like, might be confusing for some people that don't understand, but you will understand this. When I first started, all of this was literally, I don't know, Russian art. And no disrespect to Russia. I'm just saying something I am totally not familiar with. For real. It was like some other language in their vocab, in their words. Like I had no clue what was going on. That's what all this looked like. But now I know what everything here is, and you will too. So shout out to Serena though. That was dope. That was dope. That was dope. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Just DM you the bigger. Oh, okay. At a fib setup. Okay, cool. Let me go check. Discord here. I don't know. I feel like I be like looking up like like my monitors are like super duper high. Okay, here we go. There we go. A little bit better. All right. So here it is better. So you get to see all the fib lines, right? So as you can see right here, let me do it here. That's the high point to the low point. Boom. When you do that, that stretches the fib out and it automatically gives you these numbers of 100%, the 7860, 6180, 50%, 3820. It gives you this automatically. That's part of the Fibonacci indicator. And then if you understand how to use it, then you know where you replace your entry, and you know where you'll be looking for your take profit. Most take profits when using the fib will always pretty much be in this golden zone. So there that is. Yep. You're welcome. Pivot point. No, tip of the day about to pop. We about to pop in right now. Got you. Everyone who says send me the fib, got you. I got you. You got it. So like she said, I marked out the 15-minute high and low, wait for a breakout in FVG, enter on the top of the FVG, and aim for the golden zone. Real simple. Real simple. She even showed you how she used it. Real simple. Will you be adding a trading photo section to Discord for this YouTube? We'll be adding a trading photo section to the Discord for this YouTube. That's a good question, Empress. You got me thinking. I can. What I'm thinking, I'm like, that'd be pretty cool. You know what? I won't be able to probably add it to the Discord, but this is what I'll do. Y'all know inside of the Inner Circle Discord, I have my own resource tab. So what I think I'll do is I'll just start adding them there. Unfortunately, for the ones that are in the TF Discord, I don't have a tab in there. I'm gonna talk to my brothers, see if they'll get me a tab in there, since I am the brand ambassador of the Edge Funder. I don't think they would have a problem with that. Excuse me. If they definitely lace me one of those, then I'll definitely start putting those. I can definitely start putting those photos in there. But that's a good idea, Miss Melanin, and we can use a video for the breakdown of the fib strategy. Got it. Got it. Got it. Photos could help show what we're doing wrong. True that. Orange zone is the golden zone where price may retrace for a continuation for long. So I took shorts to that level. Makes sense. You got it, Chris. Or you can take the distance measure from swing high to swing low, 5 minute, and you will find that next swing low was exactly when the market hit. Yep. Bottom yes. Thanks, Serena. Where send me the fib. Yep, I got y'all. For everyone that says send me the fib, I got y'all. All right. Since market is, let me just jump back right there real quick. Since the market is on some lackluster, some lackluster price action right now, nothing going on. Let's go ahead and get that mental therapy rocking. Let's get to tip of the day. Tip of the day today is, if price accelerates into your level, expect a reaction. If price accelerates into your level, expect a reaction. What do y'all think we're talking about here? If price accelerates into your level, expect a reaction. And I want to give a shout out to Maris. I have a trusted confidant on this live. She probably won't say nothing, but Maris, I'm glad you're here. If you're here, give me a thumbs up. That would be amazing. I just want to know that you tapped in with me today. Other than that, let's get to what acceleration of price will do. Let's see here. Trend was on the 23rd. Oh, 23rd. We got a little back testing session popping for all the people that Wally, I saw your DM. I got you, brother. So it's our back testing session. Is something that we had started with the group. It'll be on the 23rd. That was for everyone that wanted to be a part of that. So let's get into tip of the day. So let's think about this. If price accelerates into your level, expect a reaction, right? What would that reaction be? It would either be a rejection or a continuation. Only two things that can happen. Only two things that can happen. A rejection or a continuation. And think about it. If we get a reaction, we're going to get reactions likely at what? At key levels, right? So think about that. We know that. We've been trading it long enough to know at key levels, price reacts to that. Period. Period. It reacts into that. So fast moves create inefficiencies, meaning price action. Fast moves like, high volume, candles moving very, very rapidly. You know what I'm saying? That definitely is going to create inefficiencies, right? So if price is accelerating into your level, what we mean by expect that reaction, we mean you should be looking for something to happen. Depending on the kind of trader you are, if you're trading support and resistance, this definitely speaks to you, right? Because when you hit that that supply or that demand level, you're looking for a reaction off that, whether it's going to be a retest and bounce, or if it's going to be the first time price hit that area and continued on. Whatever it's going to do, you are looking for a reaction. And that's going to be either a rejection of that area or that's going to be a continuation. Either way, speed into levels are imbalances. So just know that. They're imbalances. So if you see price entering your level, what do? Do you react? Or do you allow price to just continue? What do? Let me know. Do you react or do you continue? Let me know. You're all good. No, you're good. You're good. You're good, Pivot Point. That's what I want. I want y'all to engage. You ain't saying that too early. You did right. A reaction from the market. Right. Exactly. That's what you're looking for. Look for it to bounce off the zone. Maybe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just think about it. Questions of the day, tips of the day. If you guys see, they're just designed to get us thinking. Right. So when I ask you these questions, it's like you're sitting down and you're asking yourself the question. The tips of the day, same thing. When we go over tips of the day, it's just to, get the mental therapy going, get the mental muscle rocking, right? To where you get an understanding of just different things that we're talking about, right? Just all kind of different things. So continue, absolutely. Exits and entries, got you, and dog. Wait until multiple reactions. Got it. All right. I don't know, I just saw a weird message come up on my phone. Kiera said, wait until multiple reactions. That's good as well. All that's good. Anybody else? What y'all got? Me personally, however, I'm working on my patience, so I may have jumped in a falling life, but I'm working on me. It's all good. It's all good to me. The only way to identify that is what? Is understanding that there's something that needs to be worked on, identifying the issue. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing. Keep working. That's a good thing. Wally said continue. Absolutely. So if price accelerates into your level, expect a reaction. What do? Do you react or you continue? I would say you continue. We don't want to react to that, right? Oh, okay, Makita, I got you. I got you. I just saw the DM come through on my phone. I got you. I didn't even realize that was you. Okay, cool. Got you. Don't worry. You're in there. I'll shoot the DM to you. But I got you. So yes. So we never want to react to price, right? We don't react to price. We never react to price. We don't react to anything in the market, to be honest. We sit back and we wait our turn. That's what we do. We don't react to anything because reactions will be what? Somewhat of emotions, right? We don't react to anything. We wait for our time, meaning our timed entry, and we get in. Place a trade. Let the trade rock. Hits TP, hits stop loss. We're good. What you got? Use a FVG to see how it reacts on different time frames. I like that. That can be good as well. If you're trading NQ, you will always notice that excuse me, NQ loves to go back into those fair value gaps and then continue on. Remember, there's orders there. So it goes in there, picks those orders up, and then continues on in directions. Could you refresh what does VWAP do? Show settings, VWAP. So VWAP is just volume weighted average price is what it is. So it's not really that it does anything. It's basically, it's just an indicator, right? I only use the VWAP my VWAP is yellow. My blue line is my 50. Let me make sure I'm correct on that. Yeah, I'm correct. VWAP is the yellow line. Blue line is a 50. So for me, the VWAP, volume weighted average price, how do I use it? I use it for one of my strategies, but I keep it on my chart for all of my strategies. But I use it for one of my strategies. It's for the A+. So absolutely. Discipline. Yes. So going back to tip of the day, very simple. Fast moving price creates inefficiencies. We're always likely to see reactions at key zones. We wait for rejections or we wait for continuation. At the end of the day, we wait. That's the whole point of this. And we don't react to accelerated price. That's emotions. We just don't do it. So it gets there. Price does its thing. We wait. We continue. See what's going on with it. If it looks like it's something that for your strategy that you can take an entry, you take an entry. But remember, accelerated price is really that's all that it is. It doesn't mean anything. And anytime you see price accelerating like that, always expect a reaction. That's pretty much all that means. That's all it means. Because I don't understand why everyone was saying continue. I thought we react. No, right, exactly. I thought we react because price got out and got into our zone. Yes, glad you got that one. You're right. Because remember, pivot point. If we're reacting, that means it's emotions, right? We don't want to react, right? We don't want to react to anything. Like we just sit back and we wait. Sit back, quiet, like a sniper. Remember, we're snipers. Think about what a sniper does. Sniper sits way back somewhere. Nobody don't even know where he at. He up on a mountain somewhere. And he's just sitting there, just waiting. One shot, just waiting. And when he gets that perfect opportunity, he strikes. That's exactly really what this is somewhat speaking to. About being a sniper, about waiting, sitting back, not reacting to anything. Allowing, what we talked about, we allow price to come to us, not meet it halfway. And we talked about this, I think it was last week. So with that in mind, that's our tip of the day. Any other questions? Oh, you said you want my settings, Kiara? Oh, my settings for the VWAP? My bad. Yes, I just reread that. So VWAP session is here. Here's my settings. So that's let me move this up. Right. Buy a wig to pull on for a pullback into reversal. Oh my goodness. It's too stupid. Funny. All right. So here we go. Kiara. Right. If you're comfortable with your setup, let it ride. Absolutely. So screenshot that, Kiara. I'm going to move to style, but it's all pretty much, I think there's only a couple of things that I think I unchecked these, but just follow this and it'll look exactly like mine. And then here's the style. I went with yellow. I don't have no upper bands on. Labels on price scale. It just, lets you know where it is. Value and status line, inputs and status line, that's all pretty much default. Visibility, I didn't even change any of these. All of these will be just like this. If they're not, just check them in. This just means that they're going to rock on all the time frames that you use. That it'll be showing, the visibility. It'll be showing on all time frames. And then I'm going to go back to style one more time. You could always make yours any color you want. When you click in it, it'll allow you to do the color, change the width, whatever you want to do. And then here's inputs. So there it is. Hopefully you got that. If you didn't get that, just let me know and I can pull it back up. But I think you did. Yeah, right, Soak? Mike, wow. Mike is funny. That's too funny, though. All right, so that was our tip of the day. All right, so, oh, my bad, y'all. Dang it, I'm tripping. So I was on a chart. Y'all wasn't. Where was y'all at? No, I'm just playing. My bad, Kiara. My bad. All right, so here we go. My bad. Thank you, Pete. My bad, y'all. I was on a chart. Y'all wasn't. Come on now. No, I'm just playing. Here we go. All right, Kiara. So there's the inputs. There is the style. And there is visibility. And I'll run back to that. Visibility, I think it's going to automatically be like that. I think the style is maybe the one I may have unchecked these upper bands, but this is pretty much my setup. And then inputs, there they are right there. Boom. All right, Pete. I know, bro. I was lunching on that one. Hey, I was there. You guys were not. So I'm just running back through this. Take a quick screenshot so we should be good. All right. Bam. Pivot point cracking up. All right, cool. So hopefully you got that. All right. Now, so any questions, any concerns? And I got a little piece I want to talk about, and then we'll jump off. What we got? I need y'all all over. I need y'all over my shoulder when I'm trading. Right. For real, right? Be like just peeping over you, like, girl, what you doing? What's happening over there? But that's what's up. So let's talk about something before we get up out of here. Let's talk about what do you do with your 24 hours every day? It's a little something I want to just discuss. Something I was talking to my guy on Saturday about. And he was telling me that basically what you're doing within your 24 hours a day is going to be pretty much indicative of where you're going to be in life. Excuse me. If you spend your 24 hours a day grinding all day, trying to get yourself ahead in life, at some point you will get ahead. If you spend your 24 hours on, you know what I mean? She said, I swear, I know English, chat. If you're going to spend your 24 hours on things that are not really going to help you succeed in life, then just understand that that's not going to put you where you need to be. We should all be literally, how would I say, spending every single minute of our 24 hours outside of sleeping. So you take 8 out of 24, you got 16, right? I only sleep like 6 to 7 hours and I'm good. I don't sleep 8. I never have. So most of us have at least 16 hours in a day to get a bunch of stuff done. I know some of us have jobs. That's 8 hours there. Got it. Now, my point is, job or no job, what you do with your 24 hours a day is going to be definitely going to be a prediction of where you plan, where your life goes. So I would definitely say spend as much time as you can locking in on everything that you got going on. Like TV, all that stuff that ain't putting no money in your pocket, all that stuff that ain't doing nothing for you, all that stuff could wait. Work on spending your 24 hours a day being as productive as possible. And you'll get to the point to where you're so productive and you have everything so set up for yourself that guess what? All the TV, all the chilling, all the kicking back, all that will be afforded to you at your leisure. But until you get to that point, we all have work to do. And I say that because I'm thinking about my guy, my mentor. He's an older brother. He's in his 60s, but he's big in Hollywood. No name. We ain't dropping no names. He's big in Hollywood. And like I said, he's worth a lot of money. And he tells me, I don't sleep that much. He said, I may sleep. Sometimes he said he don't even really sleep at all that much during the day. He does cat naps here and there. And I was like, cat naps? He's like, yeah. He's like, I do cat naps. He's like, I'm here, I'm on location, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm flying here, I'm flying there. I'm in this trailer, I'm in that trailer, I'm at this award show, I'm at this Met Gala, I'm over here, I'm there, I'm doing all this stuff. How can I really truly sleep? And I'm like, man, so cat naps? And he was like, yeah, I take cat naps. It's like I might be on a plane, get an hour or two in, then I gotta jump back I'm back into wardrobe, I'm back into makeup, I'm back into this, I'm back up into that. I'm like, man, that's crazy to even think that. But one thing I can say though, that brother uses all of his 24 hours, and I see why where he is. And I encourage all of us, even me, like I had to take a page. I was like, man, I could do a lot better with my 24 hours. There are some hours there that I could definitely use. And I thought I was pretty good with my time. But when I sat back and really thought about it, like there are some areas I can improve, and I'm sure we all can improve. So you need to ask yourself, are you really truly maximizing your 24 hours every day? And if you can't say yes to that, like honestly look yourself in the mirror and say yes, then you got work to do. I know I do. I got work to do. Straight up. I have work to do. So trading and hustling, training dogs and raising kids, listen to wife fuss all day. I feel you. I feel you. When you want to be successful as bad as you need to breathe, then you'll be successful. Absolutely. Wake up, work out, pray, trade, pick up my daughter from school, answer questions in the Discord, 5-0, read, and bed. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing else. Except when football season comes. You know, I'm glued to my football, but other than that, ain't nothing going on. I mean, it's grinding all day, and that's something that we just got to remember. Let's make sure that we're using our 24 hours a day wisely. That's all I'm saying. And be mindful of that. Ask yourself that question. Because remember, time is the only thing that we cannot alter and we can never get back. Once that minute is gone, once that second is gone, once that minute is gone, once that hour is gone, the day, the month, the week, the year, all that's gone, can't never get it back. So do everything you can to make sure that you are maximizing your 24 hours every day. And I guarantee you, even days where you feel like you're not getting anywhere, or you feel like you don't see your way, or the light at the end of the tunnel is very, very small, I guarantee you, if you stay down and you stay on the grind, it will benefit you tenfold in the end. Period. And that's all I wanted to say, because it's something that I need to work on as well. Like, I know I could probably squeeze another 2 hours out of, doing some more productive stuff outside of what I already do. You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. I understand we got to live. We got lives. We have children. We have, spouses, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you still can be maximizing your 24 hours. So, and yes, consistency is key. Absolutely. And just stay to the grind. And that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to share that with y'all. So with that stated, if y'all don't have anything for me, we're going to jump out of here on this CPI Tuesday. Some of us made money. Some of us had non-profitable demo trades. That would be me. But it's all good. Other than that, man, if y'all don't have anything for me, we're going to get up out of here. So I'm going to give the chat a couple of seconds just to let me know if y'all got anything for me, any questions, any concerns before we move on with our days. I know there's like a 15-second delay, 15 to 20-second delay, something I've learned in the strategy. Time freedom is everything. That's why I started trading. Now I'm blessed with time to spend with my wife and my daughter. That's what's up, man. Shout out to T. Pruitt. That's what's up. You're welcome, Pivot Point, anytime. You already know. You know how I rock. Appreciate that, Kiara. You too, though. All of us. Together, collectively. Absolutely. Okay, cool. Well, then everybody's cool. Well, then that's what's up. Look, y'all have a great remainder of y'all day, man. Y'all know what we talked about. And we'll talk a little bit more on every day. I think every day this week, we talk a little bit more. If y'all have anything that y'all want to let me know as far as like what y'all think about Sunday and the memberships and all that, like shoot me a DM. I want to hear what y'all have to say. Because I would love all of y'all to be in the Genius Vault. Straight up. So, T Pro, you're welcome, my brother, for real. Much respect. Yeah, so with that stated, y'all have a great remainder of y'all day, man. If you made money today, that's what's up. If you didn't, that's cool. One and done. No big deal. Just make sure that you logged out of your accounts and you leave your charts up so you can get your repetitive characteristics going on for the tickers that you're trading. And other than that, man, we're going to give a shout out to the Edge founder, co-founders, my brothers, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, we would not be here. And other than that, man, y'all have a blessed remainder of the day. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. I love having these conversations with y'all. It's just, for me, it's super gratifying just because the whole transparency and being able to bring everybody's word, to get an input, to me is amazing and it's powerful. So with that said, man, much blessings to y'all. As I stated, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. And I see y'all first thing tomorrow. Same time, same Trade Genius channel. Yay.